it's still early and cool. Alright folks, well, coming at you here real quick. It is November 5th. This is the second time in November I'm out at this spot. On the first, I jumped up a big buck trying to get into my tree. And so hopefully I'm going to sit here all day and hopefully catch him, come back to bed at some point. But I did have that nice 6-point come in within 5 yards. And we're going to be going hard at it this week. I'm going to burn up my vacation days. We got some rain in the forecast, so that might come into play as well. But I'm planning on being in the woods all week. I did have a doe. I assume it was a doe blow at me this morning sneaking in. I was running just a little bit late. This is a beautiful spot. Like I said, I'm planning on sitting all day. That might change, but I also might move this tree stand if I get a little bit of intel. But I like the way it looks, so I'll give you a pan around. Check it out. The morning was moving along, and I had just sat down to rest my legs. Lo and behold, I look over, and here comes 3 does approaching me. As you can see, this is a beautiful area in southwest Missouri, public land. I had a similar experience in 2017 opening day firearms season. 3 does moved through this same area, moving towards the pond on the other side of the conservation trail. These does in particular walk directly 20 yards in front of my tree. About that same time, all of our attention are drawn to the conservation trail at the top of the hill. It's a beautiful scene here as the sun is peeking over the top of the hill. All of our attention are drawn to some movement of a small buck checking the trail for rubs and scrapes. The smallest yearling doe begins to mill around, and I think she starts to become aware of my presence. Meh. Meh. Alright folks, man, I'm cold and shook. Just had an awesome encounter with those 3 does. Unfortunately, I had just sat down to rest my legs and look up and there's those 3 does. So the camera arm is set about at my waist. So I was actually filming above my head. The sun's in my eyes. That was a tough few minutes. And then they all looked in the same direction at the same time. And here comes this small buck. I think it was the 6-point that I had an encounter with the other night. And then at the last moment, I thought I seen another tine. So it was either that same 6-point or it was a little 8-point. At the last minute, I just wasn't sure. I thought I knew it was the 6-point, but now I'm not sure. I tried to stop him there to get a little bit better footage. I still don't think he was big enough to shoot, but it sure got my blood pumping. So it's 8:25. Man, we got all kinds of hunting left. That little doe, again, it's nice and clear in here. That little doe kind of pranced off a little bit and made the other does move off a little bit quicker. I don't think they hurt anything. This is the spot right here, though. I'm way down in the middle of nowhere, though. I'd hate to drag one of those out. It'll have to be a big boy for me to shoot today. So that's what we're after. Stay tuned with us. See a deer moving over there. I can't see it now, it's too thick. I heard a couple little grunts too. Stay warm, but energy in your body. Alright folks, well, we're going back out of here this evening. It's 2:02. I ate me some lunch. Caught me a little bit of Z's. It's about 50 degrees. The wind's, I think it's about 6 miles an hour, so I don't know, it feels a little gusty. But hopefully we can get some more deer movement as we had this morning coming through here this evening. So anyway, stay tuned. I think this bike just came running through here. Chased by a sneaking coyote. Well, we definitely had some pretty intense action right there. We suddenly had a spike come running through being chased by a coyote. And I at first thought it was a dove. So I was getting my bow ready and the camera swung around the tree. So I caught the footage, but I didn't realize it was a coyote in time to try and stop it. It never stopped. Then while I'm texting the guys, because I just thought that was a random occurrence, a doe and a spike come flying right through here, almost like 15 yards from the tree, go down into this ditch. He's all grunting. I heard another grunt from behind me. It happened so fast I didn't get it on camera. I got him when he was leaving that butt out of the ditch. But man, if this is anything what it's going to be like the rest of the night, I'm going to have to bear down. Hopefully we can get a decent buck to come through here and present me a clear shot. I'm hoping and praying that the good Lord shines down on me tonight on this hunt. We gotta build a freezer. I'm wanting to put a buck down for Donnie D. I'm bailing a baby November 5th, Southwest Missouri, hunting public property. I'm way down in here. So far you don't hear the banjos. Anyway, I'm gonna sip this and I'm gonna get back to it. Stay tuned. Well, it is 4:36. I haven't had any action in a while. The sun's starting to set. The woods are starting to calm down. I'm expecting it to come alive. Hopefully that we'll see some more of that chasing with a little bit better caliber of bucks. Really, all I've seen is little spikes and 5 and 6 points. I'm wanting to see a big boy. run it out until dark. Stay tuned.